Hey, Rebels. So, we're just going to jump into this, see what's going on. I have no clue. The only clue that I have is that the star is on the table, the anchor is on the table, and Harold is on the table. Um, First, we have, I will praise you, O Lord, with my whole heart, and I will tell of all your marvelous works. Psalms 9:1. And then you have Psalms 44. Oh, the joy of those who trust the Lord. Interesting that we have that because I heard piece de résistance is French for the most outstanding item in the series, the best and most important. So there is this energy that I am getting of that you have been putting in so much important effort into yourself and applying it to the direction, to this vision that it is that you have, to this calling that you've been, that you've been engaged in, that you've accepted. And for whatever reason, whenever you seem to be getting a little bit ahead, you're being taken aback a few more steps. And then you go up, and then you're going back, and then it's like a Leah, back, forth. But it's happening in such a way that you've done this and been through this so many times that you understand what is happening. You understand that you're applying pressure, you're relieving pressure, you're applying pressure, you're relieving pressure. And so it can become a part of you, this routine, this way of being. You have come from such a place in your life where now you realize that in order for something to be stable in your life, you have to treat it with such care that you allow it to become a norm. So, therefore, this is like you. Okay, that's a decent example, I guess. This is like you breaking in a new pair of shoes. You breaking in a new pair of pants. The first time you put it on, it may still, it's definitely tight. The next time you put it on, it's a little bit snugged. And the next time you put it on, the next time you put it on. So the next time you do whatever these steps are, these additions to your life are, these routines, the more confirmation, the more it is that it becomes such a norm to your life. So I see the stars, and this is a person who is walking through a forest, red umbrella, Little Red Riding Hood. Definitely getting a Little Red Riding Hood vibe. This energy has been a wolf to you in sheep's clothing. But even in those moments that it seems as if you may have potentially failed for the trick, the con, the what is it called? The detour, the disturbance. What the disturbance doesn't realize is every time it comes back around, it is teaching you something else. It is actually adding more to your arsenal of information of if the what ifs this ever happened again. So we have here grave, the bear, the crossword, clover, in between star and anchor. Now, for the bottom of the card energy, we have Harold. It says, it is time for a change. This new transition can take place literally or figuratively through personal growth. Either way, shake up life with a little movement. So continue forward. So what it is that I'm getting here that we have received is just as I said. I'm looking at the grave, right? The grave. Let me bring this in. This is important. You have a dinosaur standing on the top of a tree with a butterfly back. Death, sadness, mourning. But what we are receiving from this is that dinosaurs are very much known to be what is the word that I'm looking for? Fictional characters. They're known to be fictional characters, but a fictional character of so much pride, so much ego, they're just destructive. The flames coming from their throat chakra. And some would say the belly of the beast. But for this dinosaur, I mean, sorry, not this dinosaur. I've been saying dinosaur. Interesting. So if I've been saying dinosaur instead of dragon, what that is telling me is that people think they got you figured out, and ultimately they don't. Because to confuse dinosaurs with dragons, yeah, we can see how the two are related to each other in some sense of scaly reptilian sense. Um, who would win? I would be interested in finding out between a dinosaur and a dragon. But yet, people don't see you for who you are. They think that you're something. Like this is due to their labeling, their understanding, their conditioning, what they've come up with as their conclusion. But really, you are identified as something levels up and beyond. This dragon has 3 heads. Now, yes, this dragon looks kind of scared. In between, the, on top of, close to the ground still, of this tree in the crate. So, what's happening is that you are you at times you feel as if at times you used to feel as if this was a morning, that there was no reason for you to continue to go for try to continue to go forward, because every time you tried to go forward, it seems like you got pushed back. It seems like you dug your own grave for even attempting. Here with the bear, your power, your leadership, your strength. Now, if we take a look at this card, you can't tell if it's a bear holding on to the girl or if the girl is wearing a bear skin rug. Either which way, as much as you are human, you realize how much of a beast you are. Don't concern yourself with how others are going to take what you are about to expose about yourself, about your new life, your new ways of seeing things to be relevant. Continue to shine your light, and you have many of them. With Crossroads, we have a unicorn. See, this, I didn't even realize that was a unicorn. So you have an opportunity that you're being asked to be very optimistic about. Take a chance and go down that road for an adventure that you have yet to see possible for others. But due to what your commonalities with others are, you're seeing how your experience is majestical. You're seeing how your experience is going to be different from others, because ultimately the experience is being had by you. So why wouldn't it be any different from others? Of course it's going to be different from others. It's not going to look exactly like others. And with the clover here, no matter how bumpy this road seems to be, you are definitely on the right path. You are for sure on the right path. There's so much charm and charisma here, and the anchor is telling you to anchor down, to, what is the word? What is the word? To hold fast and steady, continue to create. Realize that this has a lot to do with your security. There is no need to panic. It's timely action. Everything is happening the way it needs to be. And this is a transformation that is going to be so important to your timeline due to the fact with the herald right here. The herald is a messenger. For a cat to take on a sense of human form, the intelligence that is there should not be overlooked, and definitely should be admired, even by the one who's withholding the experience. All right, can I have you please? Come here, come here, come here. Gotta talk to the cards sometimes, because you know we so close. The cards be forgetting, but no, the cards don't be forgetting. The cards are perfectly fine. All right, so we're gonna have an extra card here. I see. Ooh. All right. All right. All right, what are we getting here at the bottom? We have the Five of Cups. Okay, give me a moment, please. Okay, looking straight across, if I'm to just go with the quotes alone, this has been happening for the past 2, 3, maybe 4 days. Where I can just read the quotes at the bottom and it reads off exactly what we've been talking about. So let's go. Guard yourself against deceit. Guard yourself against the concealment of others and what it is that you feel that you know. I'm sorry, not that you feel, that you know is a part of their mask of resentment. Keep your eyes on your goal and enjoy every moment. Enjoy every moment. So there's no need for you to be afraid of what is already dead or what even resurfaces. There's no need for you to be afraid. Guard the, you know what, do a little stargazing. Feel like there's a message in the sky for somebody that, you know, you can look at the stars and that it's going to trigger something in you, or that you may even see a connected dots lining message. Maybe it's the constellations and how the constellations are lined up right now. Continue to continue to solve issues in a practical way. So you're definitely being careful to watch and pay attention to when you allow your beast to come out. It's like slow and steady wins the race, but you're not no fool neither. You will not be a boo-boo to fool for yourself, let alone anybody. And you take complete accountability of yourself and responsibility for everything that is attached to your name. And if you don't know, someone here is still learning. Side message, someone here is still learning what is attached to their name due to family and or friendship situation. Someone hid something from you. I'm being told that it's not a child, so you're safe there. But there is something as far as information, documentation that is attached to your name that someone else has been using as an asset to their lives. Please stay free. And if you're going to do anything, just make sure you gave somebody else your bill, your bond money. Once again, still don't know. So with this crossroad, you have to make a choice. Even to stand still is a choice. Even to no decision is a choice. But what direction is it that you feel that you should go to? Are you ready? Are you really ready to have more? To have more going on. This experience I'm getting is like having another child, taking on another form of responsibility. This message is not to cause doubt or to make you hesitate or make you feel that there needs to be a disclaimer, because you are on an individual journey. Now, yes, you may have children or family members who you are responsible for, who may need to be clued in on what's going on, but due to the fact that you have worked so hard not to have a false foundation, you can trust yourself, and you are able to trust yourself to not create any decision that you make to be a further liability or an extended liability for any of them. So with this tower and this crossroad, I'm hearing everything that is a good tower. Everything is going to be fine. Just make a decision, because the reason that everything is going to be fine is because it's your choice. It's finally not a choice someone's making for you, but it is a choice that you are deciding for yourself, and whatever comes with it, you are game, set, and ready. So you got the King of Cups and you have the Pinnacle of Cups. I'm sorry, King of Cups and Pinnacle of Cups. What the Etch-a-Sketch is happening? The King of Pentacles. What does the Pinnacle of Cups even mean? I'm going to have to research that, because to start with, piece de resistance, and piece de resistance means the most outstanding item in the series. To have a Pinnacle of Cups. What the... Watch my tongue. Okay, felt like a lottery winner right then and there, and all up in the chest. Always expect the unexpected. Support yourself. I'm sorry, support yourself before you can support others. Support yourself before you can support others. And I would like to read close. Let's see. The shamrock is a sign of good luck. It is time to relax and find your joy in life's small pleasures. Discover the properties that lies in the store for those who treasure every day. All right, another thing that I'm getting is that you've been hearing in readings a lot. Relax, 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 relax. It's time to rest. It's time to rest does not always, nor does it the majority of the time means getting sleep. Relax and rest means try your best to stop overwhelming yourself as if something is going to happen and that you need to be perfect. I understand dotting your I's, crossing your T's. We get that. We get that. We understand that. But it's saying, as it's been saying, look back at what it is that you have done to get this far and ask yourself, why do you need to concern yourself with any potential problems? Now, yes, we want to cover our ass, right? We want to make sure that there's no consequences that's going to blindside us. But you have become so skillful at knowing what to do next and how to apply yourself to that next step that is coming, that you have your emotions in orders. Not too much gets on or in your nerves, your nervous system. You have such a force field around you that anything that that's funny, anything that used to get under your skin is hitting your force field like flies on a highway, like bugs on a highway. And once you get to your destination, you gonna wonder to yourself, how is it that you was even able to see where you were going? Because once you get out that car, it's going to be such a complete transformation that it's going to be a surprise and it's going to be a good one. It's told to cut it short. All right, and then anchoring down your security, your resilience, restoration, and having the Ten of Pentacles here. The work that you have put in has not gone unseen. The work that you have put in is history making for you. You're going to be able to share these teachings and these lessons with others, and it's rather informal. Okay, it's rather informal of you reaching back to help those who didn't want to be helped as you were going along this path. Those who shown that they were clearly not trying to hear anything that you were talking about, that you claim to know, because I'm getting this feeling of people looking at you as if you were, I put it like this, all of us have special needs. So to make special needs such a curse of a label, a curse of a detail about us, just seems so careless. I mean, whether you're a man or whether you're a woman, you have special needs. Regardless of your skin tone, you have special needs. And due to what it is that you like and you don't like, you have special needs. But people have looked at you as if you belong in the special needs class. And guess what? You probably would have felt better off there. It's just me, It's just me. But you're going to be able to share this wealth with others. Your reputation and your representation are changing, and people are going to be in such disbelief. 1010 are going to be in such disbelief that, of course, they're going to keep on talking the shit that they've been talking in hopes that, eventually you'll fall apart again and fall down so far down that well that you make your old self true again, because they missed that version of you. Oh, so with the heroin, the 10, oh, so 10-10, I'm hearing, look, what's his name? Big Sean, 10 of 10. The old you is dead and gone. And there are people on this side that are like literally killing themselves trying to make you out to something that you just simply are no longer. So, rebels, as always, I don't feel that there's much more to say. Go handle you. Go take care of yourself. Just keep going. This was definitely a just keep going message. And then, just as a dragon card, I pulled out enlightenment. Be enlightened about yourself. Stop waiting for other people to tell you about you when you can clearly see who you are based upon everything that moves around you and everything that chooses to stand still. Stay still. Stand and stay try to come out at the same time. Somebody can't figure out whether they coming or going, but either which way, you are on your way. So I love you. I love you so much. Hugga wugga, hugga mugga, and go take care of you. Go make it do what it do. Handle that business. Love you, rebels. Go rebels.